We need to start this video with a theory. I do believe that finding your true self, we can see it almost as one of those breakup songs from musicals from Disney Channel. Because we all know we have more than one part of ourselves, right? So let's put into perspective here. Let's say your toxic part is Troy Bolton, and then your growing part, your empowered part that is grinding. Ew, I can't believe I said that. It's Gabriella. And then you see yourself in a situation. Gotta go my own way, but what about us? What about everything we've been through? But what about trust? Everything we've been through. Being this toxic, nasty, procrastinative moment that you've built for yourself and you didn't even realize it. And what about trust? Would be like, no.
I'm done sabotaging myself.
Well, this is what we'd be talking about today. That was fucking nuts, like seriously. Not even a person on drugs could make this up.
Honesty in all forms. That was so cheesy.
Here's how I found my true self. Hopefully the video will make more sense than the intro. Hello, welcome to the channel where we can talk about real shit. Today I thought it would be fun if I took care of myself. This is a sensitive topic, you know? I want to really be connected to this video and to whoever's watching. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of get ready. I have a few steps. It's not just any get ready. I'm gonna go all in. I'm gonna do makeup, I'm gonna do my hair, I'm gonna do my nails, and then, oh, it's a glam up. It's a glow up. It's a... I post videos every single Wednesday, so if you want to subscribe, now's the time. Look at that! Hi, looking good. First thing you need to know about finding your true self. Now listen, we talk to ourselves all the time. And I do believe it's especially through thoughts. And guess what? I found my sabotage pattern. As I was saying in the beginning of this video, some of us have this part that is just there to sabotage us. Because we all have fears, right? And that can be really good because some fears are there to protect us. The problem is when the fear starts to control you. In order to find yourself, you need to start separating the thoughts that are productive and the thoughts that are just there to freeze you. What I try to do for myself, I downloaded this app called Cogme. It's been really helping me out. Here's why. It will pretty much let you write all of your thoughts down. So when you're having a bad moment or you're just feeling down, you go into the app and then you write down, what are my thoughts? What is my train of thought? You could always write in paper too, so there's no worries there. But with that, I really started separating my thoughts. And I realized I had so many that were just not productive at all. They were there to pretty much freeze me because I was scared of something. And that's why I was feeling pretty far away from my true self. And let me tell you, the second you know where the problem is, you can attack it and then solve it. The next practice that really helped me to find my true self is you need to come first. Jeez, that was serious. Intimidated myself there. If you want to find who you truly are, it's important to spend some alone time with yourself. You can't really be surrounded by a bunch of people all the time because then you have all this influence over you and you just need some time to reflect, you know? Also, take this time to dedicate to something you love doing. You know, just forget about other people's opinions for a bit. If you're like I used to be and tend to prioritize what other people want or need, stop doing that right now. Stop it. Snap out of it. This is gonna not only prevent you from finding your true self because you're gonna be like, are these my needs or other people's needs? Because I'm so busy fulfilling other people's needs that I don't even know what my needs are in the first place. What you need is way more important. You should be prioritizing yourself. And not because you're selfish, because everybody else will prioritize their happiness. And they're not wrong. And we have to do that too. Not a bitch or a crazy person just because you're looking for happiness. That's what everybody literally is doing. And if you're looking to find your true self and your truest form of being happy, you need to do that too. Another thing that I did to try and find my true self was get rid of the clothing in the background. But also, you shouldn't be scared to ask for help. I know this sounds lame, but listen to me before you judge, okay? All right? Hold your horses. When you're struggling with self-image and especially trying to understand who you are, it's really tricky to understand if you're just going through a bad phase or if you are all of those things. Chances are you're just struggling to find who you are, to be honest with you. Just because you have negative thoughts doesn't mean you're a negative person. But it can be really easy to attach those things and then say, oh yeah, it sucks, I suck, I'm just such a bad person because I'm so negative. When in reality, we all have negative thoughts. We all just need a way to deal with them. Some people do it one way, some people do it another way. What I did, I went to therapy, man. Still do. It has been so amazing to me because it's been such a self-discovery journey. A lot of people think that, you know, you have to be crazy, which I don't even like saying that, but to go to therapy, which is, first of all, why are we judging someone as crazy? Like, we don't know how they see the world. We don't know, like let's take it easy before we just jump into conclusions and call people crazy. And then second of all, everybody needs a place to vent. Everybody needs to talk about their own problems, and it can be really hard to find good people to talk about it. And And sometimes their problems are just deeper. Like your friends are not really prepared to deal with certain things sometimes, because we're not all prepared to talk about things and just need a place where we can be truly honest and 100% ourselves. And that's why the space of therapy really helps, because like they have the code of honor with you that they cannot talk about what you talk about in there. It feels like taking a deep breath. It just helped me to clear my mind and really understand what is me and what is just me in a bad phase. You think when you're trying to find yourself, if you have a clear mind, it's easier to just get in touch with your essence. You need to be your own #1 fan. Here's what I mean. You don't need to print a poster of your face and hang it on the wall. Unless you want to, then, you know, go for it. But when finding yourself, a lot of people are gonna try and tell you who you are. And it's important that you know it best. Like, you know exactly who you are. So when someone tries to tell you otherwise, you're like, and why do I say a fan? Because a fan knows everything. If you're a fan of a show or a band, you probably know a lot about that thing. So if someone tries to take a dump on it, you're probably gonna be like, hey, I liked that, and here's why, here's why. Why? So you're gonna try to explain to that person that what you love is worth it, you know? And to you, it's a little bit different, but not quite. With yourself, you don't really need to prove to anybody. It's not like when you're arguing about a band, because, you know, sometimes you want to prove a point. But when it's about yourself, you don't really need that. You just don't need to waste the time. But you're also not... Yes. Salem was trying to add, if someone is trying to take a shite on you, believe me, you're not gonna stick around. What I did right before I truly knew who I was, first I knew my essence from all the time I was spending with myself. And second of all, I made a list of things I wanted to be, and I knew that I was capable of being. So maybe I wasn't being optimistic, but I wrote it down. I was like, I'm gonna be optimistic. I'm gonna go back to being my essence. And with all this like trying to improve mindset, I not only grew as a person, but I really understood who I was. I don't know if that makes sense or it just like sounds like I'm going crazy or something, but I truly never felt so sane. I shouldn't do this in my bed, like I'm painting my nails without anything under it. I really do hope someone connects with this, because like these things are deep as hell. So it's really hard to explain how you kind of go through the process. Sometimes you don't even understand that you're finding yourself, and then you're like, oh shit, that's me. And to conclude this idea, I just wanted to share a little story. I was always very hard on myself, right? Very, very hard on myself. I still am. But since I love to sing, I decided to go live on Instagram. Something a few years ago, let me tell you, you're not understanding me right now. If someone paid me, I probably wouldn't go live, because I was so scared of what people would say and think, and what if. And in reality, like, I don't think people care that much. And at the end of the day, I just don't want to care about someone talking about me that doesn't even care about me. Whoa, that was so deep and weird, and I don't even know if it made sense. But let's just say you're worried about someone's opinion. I do try to reflect, like, does this person know me? Does this person really truly cares about me? Does this person know my essence? Do they? Because if they don't, I don't even need to talk about it, you know? So if you think that you're entitled to your own opinion, I know my essence, so sorry, I just got really proud of myself for a second. I hope this video doesn't come out as like I'm bragging about myself and like, oh, I found myself, blah, 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 I'm so blah. But yeah, like I need to admit that I'm really proud of all the overcomings that have been happening in my life. So these are the main practices I try to keep in mind when I'm like feeling lost about myself, or like especially in the phase where I was like not knowing who I was. And mind you, this didn't happen overnight. Like I'm still kind of finding myself in some ways, and in others I did find parts of myself. I do believe I'm always gonna be improving. I don't think, you know, I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm perfect now, it's all good. This is the point of this video. I hope someone who watches this really understands that you're not A or B. You can be A and B, and in some days you're gonna feel bad, some days you're gonna feel happy, and then some days you're gonna start happy and end it sad, and vice versa. But I think the main question, by the way, I'm removing the nail polish because I changed my mind about the color, and I wasn't able to layer it on top. Not that you care, but you know. The main question you should be asking yourself is, who are you when nobody's watching? Because I do believe that's the purest form of yourself. And that's why I love to make YouTube videos. I feel like I capture a side of me that is really pure and close to my essence. I don't know, it feels nice. So that's it. I'm not gonna finish my nails on camera because I never finish anything in my videos. I did finish the makeup and the hair. So that's like growth. We're talking about growth? I finished my hair and my makeup on a video. That's insane. So I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you want more videos like this, okay? And don't forget to subscribe. I hope it helped, and that's it. Bye.